Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day for you. Today, we're going to be delving into something new. Well, not really new. Why am I saying new? It's not new. It's old. Used it before. We got Stirling Gentleman finishing. Well, we're getting down to the last bit of this. We've probably gone through a third, or not third. We got about a third of it left of this sample puck that I picked up. It's one of those that has kind of an interesting scent. I don't know if it's really for me or not. Still haven't decided. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any more of this, but it's definitely got a musky vanilla on the nose here. Whoa. Trying to knock everything everywhere. And then when you get it here, you get more of a greenish. When it's lathered up, there's a different scent here. That kind of a tobacco, green tobacco. Not really the fermented tobacco, like you usually find like in pipe tobacco. But to me, it's more of the green scent that you're getting with it. And today we're using something different. I picked this up. It was like $7.50, I think it was. And it's the Wilkinson blade razor, Wilkinson razor, I think it is. It's a mostly plastic. Interesting is that it has a metal core in here, but the head is plastic. So I'm not sure how long this will survive, but obviously it's gone through some testing. So I'm gonna try this out. So for something that cost me about $8, I'm willing to take a shot at it and just see how it works out. And it comes with a 5-pack of Wilkinson blades. So I already got one in there. And I've used Wilkinson blades quite a few times. I like them. They're not bad for the price. Got the Barbasol 1919 on right now. And close this up. All right. Put that off the side. And let's see, put a little bit of moisture on the face. Hope everybody is staying warm after the, our long, let's say, freeze that we had going on for a while here. Yeah, we're right in the middle of a heat wave right now where, it's like almost t-shirt weather. It's like 30 degrees now. So in some cases, it's about 40, 50 degrees warmer than it had been for a while. Hey, you gotta like that. Okay, so the stuff does make up a nice lather. A little bit of it just goes a long ways. All right. So it's back to being kind of a normal winter cycle for some of us. Typically winter for us in Iowa hovers in the 20s and 30s. So, it's nothing crazy. What's really wild is like my niece, she is doing her student teaching down, I think, at Houston. And last week they lost all the power and everything, and so she was in her apartment, and the temperatures, I guess, in her apartment were in the 30s, and she's like, "I'm outdoor camping inside." I'm like, "Oh, well, that's not normal. Typically, how you want to." Well, that was nice of me. Yeah, get that going. All right. Well, let's just see. The first time use of this thing and to see how this feels. Well, it feels kind of aggressive. It's an interesting design. Blade's working nice. I can feel more. This feels about, if I'm using it, compare it to my Slim or my Black Beauty. it's about a level 4, level 5 comparatively. Well, let's see how this works out for a shave. It's light. Most of the weight's in the handle. But it feels like it's knocking down the beard. I do have, this is probably about 25 hours worth of growth here. Going to be able to get under the nose pretty good. Now it's not, you know, the head isn't really thick, you know, if you can see that very well. Not a big head on it. Right now I'm kind of in the shopping mode for a couple more razors to add to the in here. Wow, it did a pretty good job of knocking it down, especially with that new blade in there. But I'm in like I said in one of the previous videos, I'm sort of in the market for getting myself another couple of razors. Just add to the mix. You know, I got enough soaps and stuff, and I'm more of a razor hard guy, wear guy. I'm not really into getting, let's say, brushes. I don't know. To me, I just don't understand. I'm not. I guess everybody has their aspect. You know, everybody's going for that perfect brush or whatever, or the perfect razor or the perfect soap. You know, that's the nice thing about this, that you can find what you want and like. And I guess brushes is the one area that I don't spend money on. It's like I have some of those ones that are like ancient old that get used every once in a while, but I'd say 90% of the shaves I do are with this brush here. It's like a couple bucks, like $3, $4 I think I spent, got it off of eBay. It's a synthetic. All I care about is it lathers up my stuff for me, and then I'm happy. I do have, you know, some badgers, and I got some boars. You know, the only other brush, it's oak leaf, I think it was, oak leaf badger brush. I think I spent like $8, $9 on it. And I'd say last year, most of the money I spent was on soaps. Ooh, wow. It's got that knocked down pretty good. But we'll This year I'm going to focus more on getting more hardware. I want to get, like I said, looking at getting a Mercor 34C. That's probably one of the ones that is high on the list. And obviously I picked this one up as I was doing some looking around, and it popped up on my feed and I was like, what is this? Actually, Emo, sorry I can't remember your channel. They're always commenting on my videos and back and forth. He uses this razor on a regular basis, and I was like, well, I'll check it out. And I looked at the price. I was like, wow, $750 for a razor? I'm willing to give that a shot. And once you got it, you have it, and you can keep using it. And the blade's working. Now, get that swirls. And dealing with all these swirls in the neck, seems like you gotta go a whole bunch of different directions. Well, now that I've used it here a little bit, it doesn't seem to be working as well against the grain as I'd like. Yeah. And like with the grain, it's done a pretty good job. But against the grain here, I'm not sure if it's knocking the bear down very well. Could be just the blade itself, I think, too. What I might have to do is throw an Astra blade in this thing and just see how it works out with that. That might be what needs to happen, is throw a more aggressive razor blade in. That might tell the tale. Well, let's see. I have to say it's taking it down, but it just seems like I'm working harder to do it. That's my opinion right now. But it's aggressive enough to give me a weeper. Alright, so the next time I use this, we're throwing some Astra blades in. But I find those work a little bit better. Give myself a little bit of more aggressiveness. Yeah, because it's a feel. It's just not quite getting some of the hair off that I want. And that just drives me nuts here. I don't feel like I'm peeling my face off any more than I have to. Yeah. Feeling some stinging. I think part of this is trying to go too many times over the face to get the job done. Or it could be the angle on that blade is just a little bit different from what I'm used to. And that could be part of the problem too. Stand by with Old Spice. I might do another. You know, feel sting. Yeah. Feeling a lot of stinging here. It's like it did. I think it is correct. It's aggressive, but I think maybe the problem with this is I have to figure out the right angle with this blade, because it might be slightly different to what I'm used to with most of these. Looks like at the yeah, the heads. I think that might be part of the problem, is that I'm not getting the angle on it, and it actually like, just show you how this thing works. You gotta unscrew it like this, and then the head pops off like that, and you can see it's a plastic head, and then screw it, and it just goes back together. You can feel I think there's a lot of blade exposure, but we'll do it another time. Maybe on one of my off days when I'm not on the camera, I'll use it again just to give myself a thorough use of it. But that was the first time using that with the Wilkinson sword razor. It's plastic metal contraption here. I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but you can see on there it's got the Wilkinson emblem. But that was Executive Man, not Executive Man, that was Sterling Gentleman. Wow, there we go. Sterling Gentleman sample out of the, it's almost gone, getting close. And so, all right. Hope you guys like it. Back in there. Got my blades trying to escape out of this little case that they sent you. You just push it and it slides out. All right, everybody. Hope you, hopefully the review of this new blade, razor blade, or not razors, razor, not razor. Well, it is razor blades too from Wilkinson. But we'll do it another time and give you an honest opinion about things. So, all right. Wow. It did take give me some blood. All right. We'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.